Hi Simon, today's another wet day and I'm Greg from METV.
And I'm Kuan Shen. Today, there were a lot of heated debates on fabulous resolutions, and we managed to capture some of the headlines of the day.
First, are you looking for a fantastic Diamond souvenir? Of course, there's the Community East newspaper, but now there's also the trendy Diamond shirt that even our DSGs are wearing. Shirts are $25 for men and $20 for women, and you can pick them up right at the Salt Center.
The dance to celebrate the success of this year's conference took place last night at Orchidville Greenery from 7 to 11 p.m. We hope you all had a great time, made some new friends, and enjoyed yourselves.
The Community East website is now officially open. Check out our online news articles as well as the news shows that are updated on the website. There will also be a widescreen projector in the lobby where you can watch all of our news updates until now.
Now let's move on to our main stories.
To start off, Albert Ju did a committee focus on the Youth Assembly. He interviewed to find out about the YA's special shirts, as well as what distinguishes them from the other committees.
Hi, I'm here at the Youth Assembly room watching a very different type of conference going on. Instead of the resolutions, debate, and POIs that you usually expect from a committee, the Youth Assembly forms action papers that will eventually be shown to various NGOs. The representatives form proposals to increase the contribution of youth to the world.
YA is a lot different than the GA. It's not as formal, and the delegates represent themselves and their ideas. We're trying to find solutions to changing ways of life now so we can have methods to support our growing population in the future.
We're focusing on water and youth, and for this we came up with a shirt design that we have. It spells water, and what it says is we are the Earth's rescuers, and we're all going to be representing with these shirts tomorrow. What we're talking about is providing clean water for children who don't have clean water in third world countries.
Be sure to keep your eyes peeled for those Youth Assembly t-shirts. We believe this motivated group will be going places. This has been Albert Ju with METV. Back to you.
Next, Marcus Stove and Andrew Lee set out to the EcoSoc committee and covered a story on its main focus for this year's conference. Here's more.
I'm standing in front of the EcoSoc committee here at FAM in Singapore 2009, where they'll be discussing a variety of issues covering economic and social problems around the world. This year there will be 7 topics covered by the delegates. It's looking like it's a very exciting, very competitive debate this year, and hopefully we'll see some quality resolutions passing.
As a committee, EcoSoc strives to improve international, educational and cultural cooperation, obtain universal respect for human rights, increase global standards of living, and provide advice on how to solve cultural issues. This year, the topics cover everything from improving rights for Indigenous peoples to providing access to environmentally acceptable sources of electricity. As well as including nations from every geographic region, EcoSoc also has input from observer groups, such as the Holy See and Friends of the Earth. With 7 different topics on the agenda in EcoSoc at this year's conference, each resolution needs to be discussed quickly and effectively in order to prevent the committee from running out of time. Debate is intense, with delegates in the committee failing all but the highest quality resolutions. I spoke to the delegates, as well as the president of the EcoSoc committee, to hear what their thoughts were on the committee as a whole.
I think EcoSoc is important mainly because they tie social and economic issues together. So in that, the social side affects economics, so we're just not focusing on how the economic side affects the country. In that, we keep their culture and their social level strong in the countries. When we tie these two together, we both keep their culture and try to get their countries as strong and prosperous as possible. This year's Senate debate is quite good. It's actually really good. I'm proud of the delegates in here. The resolutions that they've passed have been very good. They've been quite harsh on the resolutions that they have, and not many of them have passed. But the quality of debate, they have been picking on really good things, and they have been choosing all the good points that I would actually have thought they would not have chosen. And I believe that this year's delegates will actually go to be quite strong and prosperous in the future.
In EcoSoc, I really enjoy the fact that we have 7 topics to debate, and so we cover a lot of really important issues. I also really like the fact that our forum is really small, so there's a lot of chances to be able to speak and express our opinions.
Currently we're debating the issue of poverty eradication, which is one of the United Nations Millennium Development Goals, and needs to be resolved as soon as possible.
Because when you talk about money, you talk about social issues. Naturally, when you're coming to money, people get touchy. you've got countries that are kind of stingy, they don't want to share their resources. Talking about debt eradication, some nations don't want to reduce debt because they're MEDCs and they're getting so much money from the interest rates that are being charged. So these are the problems that we face with regards to money, feasibility of the policies that are being implemented is in regards to that too.
I am excited about presenting my resolution. I'm excited to see what the outcome is going to be, being that there's 2 resolutions on the same topic, and I'm interested to see what the other delegates that are for competition are going to have to say about ours and how they're going to deal with ours in respect to theirs.
So there you have it. This year at Time in Singapore, we've seen some very interesting resolutions pass and fail here at ECOSOC, and hopefully we'll be seeing the quality of debate continue until the end of the conference.
Last but not least, we have a very interesting piece of soft news for you. Reporter Paul Choi ventured around the campus asking the delegates what they missed most from home. Let's take a look at some of their responses.
I don't miss anything. Singapore is so much better.
I miss the comfortableness and my own bed.
I miss my homeworks because I've been stuck in Singapore and doing nothing.
Well, I think I miss my friends because I don't get to hang out with them. I miss the food. Like, I used to eat Korean food every day, but now I eat like noodles.
I miss the spicy food. I miss the weather.
Rice. I miss the weather.
The weather.
Thank you for watching METV.
I'm Greg.
And I'm Kuan Yu.
And this was METV for you. See you tomorrow.